Guys, welcome back to San Diego Comic-Con. We are here to talk about video games. My name is Jess Brohard, host of Marvel Gaming.
I'm Ryan Penagos, Agent M, and we've got the brain trust of Marvel Games.
Yo, Justin Ryan, this is Bill Rosemann, creative director of Marvel Games.
And hey, true believers, my name is Mike Jones. I'm the executive producer at Marvel Games.
Yeah, boys.
So you guys were both on the Marvel Games panel a couple hours ago.
It was awesome. It was. In Marvel terms, we assembled 5 of our partners together.
Representing seven
The best game developers in the business. So we had 5 of their creative leaders here with us and our great host, Greg Miller. Showed off a bunch of cool stuff. Fans were super excited. This is the first proper Marvel Games panel we've done in a while because we've kind of been in the cave, kind of quietly working on awesome stuff like Spider-Man with Insomniac or Marvel Powers United VR with Oculus, our Guardians of the Galaxy game with Telltale.
Yep.
Yes.
So now we had enough cool stuff to sort of like get a full panel together and really show fans what we've been working on.
And what a great panel it was. You guys had some announcements coming out of that panel.
Yeah,
right?
so last week we were at D23 and we announced Marvel Powers United VR, which is Marvel's first official VR experience, where it's up to 4 players, so you and 3 friends can play, or you can play by yourself if you want, and you become the characters. So last week we revealed Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Captain Marvel, and teleporting you on your missions is the lovable Lockjaw.
So cute, and he drools so much.
He does, and you haven't experienced Lockjaw drool, unless you've experienced it in VR.
Well, and so the other thing, cool thing you can do is actually feed Lockjaw treats in the game, and then he'll give you power-ups before you go into the mission.
Like
That's
not in
amazing.
this build, and I'm very angry that I'm not able to do that because I wouldn't start the game. I would just be feeding him treats.
You would just feed him.
I know, I wanted to interact with him. I'm trying to walk toward him, and all of a sudden we're just teleporting into the level already.
That's next.
There will be a lot more of that in the full game.
And so here at San Diego Comic-Con, we announced the 4th playable character, the Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool.
Yes.
And what's amazing is we just announced it, and you can play it right here.
I know.
So
and
it's been awesome to see everybody
Yeah.
line up and playing it. And we discussed it earlier today. We were on the stage. Yes,
we did. Our
we
audience,
did that.
hopefully you guys were watching. Hopefully you saw Agent M and myself,
guys played.
along with 2
Who was
others.
who had the high
Spider-Man.
scores, and who was the best one on that one?
I think it was me. I'm pretty sure it
Nope.
was Captain Marvel.
She's lying. She's a lying liar.
Good,
I am a lying
comic
liar.
cover.
Rocket
Good cut.
Raccoon.
Yes, I was Rocket. It was great. So much
dominated.
fun. So you guys stay tuned when you're watching this. Tons more to come for that game because I mean, you guys have talked about this. You talked about it on the panel. Talked about it on our stage presentation. But there's so much in this game that we haven't revealed yet.
Yeah.
It's very
Right.
exciting.
And that's like, I think, worth underscoring here is that we wanted to take our time with VR. There's a lot of like little VR experiences or little VR throwaway, kind of, gimmicks. But we took our time, found the right partner in Oculus. We've been working directly with Oculus and their developer Sanzaru to basically make our first official but most ambitious Marvel sort of VR project ever. And it's we've only shown like this much of it. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So if you've been looking for a proper VR experience, this is not some throwaway gimmick little experience.
No.
This is a world that you can live in and is the closest thing to becoming a Marvel superhero.
And yet, even though we've only played that small bit of the game, like that really left me, first of all, wanting more, but it also made me want to play that one little demo over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because even if you play through, now I played it 3 times now, and there's so much to it, it's just still just as fun each time.
And with each character, it's a different experience.
Exactly.
So you can
It
try
completely
through,
is.
with you as a different character, you can try with your friends playing different characters, work on your strategy, work on your team-ups, and eventually, when the full game is launched, every time it'll be mixed up. You may experience one level with a certain boss and his or her soldiers, and then the next time you play it, it may be the same location, but different boss with different soldiers.
So you have to use the different strategy.
Yeah.
It's easy to access it, but the strategy is deep.
Yeah, strategy's deep. It's really important. We have 6 more games we talked about on the
focus
panel.
on just the one.
So much.
Let's
How
see.
about Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series?
Yes.
Episode 3, if you guys Played episode 2, which is one of my personal favorites with Rocket and Lila the Otter.
Literally made me cry.
Yes.
I was streaming it and playing it, and I literally broke down into tears and had to step away.
On the controller.
Yes.
So this one, episode 3, is going to be coming out August 22nd. So we showed a little sneak peek clip of that. But look forward to that's coming out next month. The next thing, well, we're kind of going out of order here. We also talked about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
So last weekend at EVO in Vegas was the big World Fighting Game Championships, where they did a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament, as well as a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite sort of exhibition match where they showed a bit of Gamora gameplay, a bit of one of their new characters, Jeddah. But we showed a trailer in there that actually showed more of what Gamora can do. So more of her super moves, more of her attacks, more of her combos. We also announced Spider-Man among a bunch of other Capcom characters.
Looks so cool.
Yeah,
Hagar,
and
Nemesis.
I know that's a fan favorite. I've gotten so much feedback saying, oh, the game looks great, but where's Spider-Man?
There he is.
There he is.
And one really cool thing about the panel is we got to put the spotlight on Gamora in 2 different games. So we got to see her in Telltale and talk about Chapter 3, and this chapter focuses on her, her and Nebula, that sibling rivalry, and digging into their stormy relationship with their adopted father, Thanos. And then, boom, right after that, we go into Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and then you see Gamora in a different outfit, but still very recognizable as her.
100%.
So I love how each game has their own style, their own gameplay, and we can celebrate the same character in different ways.
Yeah, and I gotta say, and I know you as a former Capcom guy, I also got real excited about the Capcom announcements for MVCI, especially Hagar.
Oh yeah.
Hagar.
Yeah. Well, so they're going to be doing a whole story panel tomorrow to get more into the series has a long history, right? And matching those characters, playing the fighting game part of it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But in the past, we've just sort of projected ourselves onto the game, like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if Frank West, the photojournalist, and Peter Parker, Spider-Man, also photojournalist, kind of hung out together, and what would they talk about? Well, in this game, there's a full-on story mode where you're going to see that stuff. You're going to see Mega Man and Iron Man interacting. You're going to see AIM from the Marvel Universe and Umbrella from the Resident Evil universe get together, and what evil stuff are they going to be doing in their Umbrella laboratories. So all that kind of stuff you imagine from the previous games, we're going to pay off in the big story mode. So Capcom's doing a big story panel to show you more of the mixed world, more of the characters interacting. They're going to show some clips. They're going to show some new art tomorrow at 1:45, 1 o'clock. I don't know what time.
Tomorrow it's going to be great, and on Saturday we're going to have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite here on the live stream. We're going to be doing some gameplay. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff for Marvel Gaming. I don't know. I gotta go. We gotta go to the next game. We gotta go to the next game.
I gotta say, every time we were working on MODOK in the game, I thought of you.
Thank you. Oh, when he was up there, I went, "Oh my God!" in the panel because he's huge.
So Ryan here is the world's #1 MODOK fan, and we knew we had to deliver him right. So he's back there. He's yelling. He's screaming.
And he's got the Mind Stone.
So imagine MODOK's big head with the Mind Stone. What? That's right.
That's what's going on.
That just destroyed everything else in my train of thought. All right, we apparently have very little time left.
Okay.
We want to make sure we hit the rest of the game.
Lego revealed Carnum, a combination of Venom and Carnum together. We also revealed Howard the Duck. He becomes Iron Duck, which happened in the Howard the Duck comic.
Greg Miller, our host,
and Greg
did
Miller,
the voice of, right?
Doing the voice of Howard the Duck.
They're doing their panel on Saturday.
I'm hosting that one, and we're going to be playing Lego Marvel here on the live stream tomorrow.
Marvel Future Fight, we revealed Kid Kaiju's coming to the game, and Apocalypse. Contest of Champions, we revealed Vulture, and together with the
Vulture drops
today, and Green Goblin is coming, so you're going to have the entire Sinister Six.
That was kind of to celebrate Spider-Man Homecoming, right? While we did so many Spider-Man villains.
The Spider-Man Rogues Gallery.
Yeah,
the theatrical version of Vulture in Contest of Champions is brutal. I've been playing the current story in there, and he's intense. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
And then we rolled right into Spider-Man at the panel, and
talked about Mr. Negative.
And we gave away an exclusive limited edition print.
You can only get at San Diego Comic-Con.
So everyone at the panel got the print.
It's pretty great. It's really exciting. You guys kicked ass. Thank you so much.
7 amazing titles. I just cannot wait to play all of these. I mean, I know we've already played some of them, but I guess I keep saying can't wait till some of the games are released.
Yes. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. You guys are working hard all the time.
So much stuff. We've got Avengers with Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal coming up soon. We're going to be having more info about that way in the future. But we've just been hard at work for a long time trying to get some of these big ambitious Marvel games that you guys all deserve off the ground, and now it's finally paying off. They're finally coming to light, so we're really excited to start announcing them, showing them, and getting them into everybody's hands.
Yes.
I want to thank all the true believers out there who are playing the games. Thank you for your support. We're making these games by fans, for the fans. I want to say a shout out to my wife and to my little boy, Petey. Papa misses you and loves you.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good day.
Look at this guy.
Awesome.
Bill Rosemann on Twitter, Marvel Games on Twitter, Mike Jones, don't do Twitter. We'll be back. Marvel Quick Draw live with Riley Brown. Stay tuned.